Hi, you guys. My name is Fancy, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my tummy tuck journey. So it's going to be light, but I just wanted to get it out there so that if you have more questions, you can put them in the comments and let me know. So let's get the video started. First, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and let's, just get this active. So I first want to start off with where I went. I went to Athenix. My doctor, his name was Shane Cuber. I can put all these links in the description below. I found him through a friend that went there for a consultation for like a breast augmentation. I didn't want anything done to my boobs, but I researched him a little bit more and found out that he specialized in tummy tucks and lipo, and that was one of the main things that I wanted. I'll put some before and after pictures in here. I'll insert them just so you guys can see what a transformation that he gave me. Long story short, I love my results. He's like a natural doctor, so he focuses on body style, body size, and makes everything match and fit and doesn't make me walk around looking like I got all this work done. So I scheduled a consultation. It was super easy online. I booked it, went in. Before I went in though, I got some links for financing and I filled them all out. I got approved. I was like, wow, this is more real than I thought that it was going to be. So I ended up going into the consultation. I told them what I wanted was tummy tuck. I wanted full lipo of my back. I wanted them to put some fat transfer into my hips just to fix the hip dips and give me a real hourglass shape. He knew exactly what I was talking about. I showed him pictures. I showed the girl pictures. I hadn't met the doctor yet. I showed the girl that initially met with me pictures of what I wanted, and she was like, okay. The prices, I can break that down, like, if you guys are interested in how much I paid and how they quoted me. Overall, I believe my surgery was $27,000. I financed it. I only had to put like $850 down to start. My monthly payment is around $1,000 a month. I'm probably going to be paying for it the rest of my life. But, you know what I'm saying? We're going to try to get a job to utilize my body and hopefully to pay for itself, right? It's the goal, right? That's what we do this for. That's what I did it for. So, consultation was super easy. I booked the first available appointment. I was like, I want to do it now. My appointment was scheduled for a month out. It gave me time to do my labs, which you have to pay for out of pocket, blood work and everything like that. I stopped drinking. I stopped smoking weed. I stopped doing everything. Like 3 weeks before my surgery, and I'm 3 months post-op, not 3 months post-op now, I'm 2 months post-op. I'm 8 weeks. As a matter of fact, today was my, yesterday was my 8 weeks. So I'm 8 weeks post-op, and I feel pretty good overall, like considering the 6.5 hours of surgery I was going through. So I feel really good. So I went to the consultation, booked the appointment, did my labs, met with my doctor, I believe, a week before my surgery, a couple weeks before my surgery. He looked at my body, told me everything, that he was gonna do, what kind of a result I should look forward to having. I showed him Fashion Nova models, like this is what I'm going for. I want to be slim, thick. Showed it to him. He said he could achieve it. I trusted him. He gives a very natural belly button, and that was one of the main reasons why I picked him. Okay, so my surgery was scheduled for September 6th. My doctor got sick. Which was crazy. My doctor got sick. So we had to postpone it out for 1 week. So I ended up having my surgery on September 13th. That makes me exactly 8 weeks yesterday. Going in, I was never nervous. I was never scared. I was more scared of having that fupa for the rest of my life. And I'll show you guys the before and after pictures. But yeah, so I go into surgery. My friend took me. We got there at 6:30. I go in. He marks me up. Marks up my whole body and everything. Asked me like, what are the main parts that you want? And I told him my back, like make my back skinny. And I'll stand up for you guys and everything. So I met with the nurse. She told me all of the before and after things that I needed, my medications, explained all that to me, even though I got my medications ahead of time. I think I got them like, because remember my appointment was scheduled for a week before, so I had these meds for like a few days. I got Perc-10, like nausea medicine for being nauseous, muscle relaxers. I got this thing you put behind your ear for being nauseous. Yeah, I think I had like 4 or 5 prescriptions. I'll go into detail with that if you guys really want me to. They were gonna give me Norcos, but when I had my C-section, my last one, the Norcos didn't work. But when I had my first C-section with my first kids, the twins that I had, I got Percs with that and it worked. So I told them and they gave me the Perc-10. So you could probably tell your doctor if, you know, you want something stronger, because I didn't want to feel any pain. So go into surgery day, get my markings, and I wait. The anesthesiologist comes in, you know, the nurse changed me out. The anesthesiologist comes in and tells me, I'm going to give you, because the nurse had gave me my IV already, I'm going to give you some meds to calm you down. By the time you get to the operating room, which was literally like right there, he's like, you're going to be feeling good, to help you with anxiety for when you go into this operating room. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I feel pretty good. Gives it to me and I have to walk to the operating room, which is probably 10 steps away. By the time I got there and sat down, I was like, whoa. I was like, okay, I'm feeling good. Lay down on the table and I tell my doctor, did you have the pictures, the before and after pictures? The last thing I heard him say was, make sure you guys print out the pictures. So really in the end, I don't know if the pictures was in the operating room or not, but he did everything he was supposed to do for the most part. I wake up, I didn't know if I was unalived or alive or what. All I saw was a blurry white nurse coming into vision, and I was screaming. I could never forget this. I was screaming, I was crying. I just was in so much pain. The pain is undescribable. It was hurting mostly like right here. And my rib was messed up from where I had my last baby. That was all I could feel was my rib. She's like, where does it hurt? Right here, my rib, like what happened? Groaning, moaning, crying, all sorts of like yelling. Like, I know they were probably like, this woman is exaggerating, but I wasn't. It was hurting. So, and so she gives me some meds. I don't know if it was 10 minutes later, 5 minutes later, they're telling me to get up and get in this wheelchair because my ride is here. And I'm like, what? Like I have to move my body. So I get up, and I can't stand up straight because I had this tummy tuck. So I'm hunched over, super far down though, hunched over. They put me inside this, everything is hurting. Like it was better now by the time I got in the chair, but when I first woke up, it was like excruciating. Like, no. On a scale of 1 to 10, it was an 11. It was high. People don't tell this part. This is just my storytelling part. And so I get in the wheelchair. My friend is standing there. She's like looking at me like, are you okay? And I'm like, I can't even talk. She's like, you looked pale. Tears are rolling down my eyes. And she was asking the nurse, like, is she okay? Like, do you guys need to give her something? This and the other. I don't know what I was feeling. I was feeling real crazy. So I had rented a wheelchair because I didn't want to walk down the long hallway, because my friend was like, oh, that walk to your apartment is going to be long. So I ordered a wheelchair. But by the time she picked me up, I got dropped off at 6:30. I didn't get home until 6:30, 7 o'clock at night. It was a long day. So the traffic was so bad when she picked me up, it was going to take like an hour and a half to get to the wheelchair. I called and canceled it. So I was like, I can't sit in the car. So she has a charger. So, you know, the seats are like lifted on the side, and I got the fat transferred to my hips. We literally drove for about 2 minutes, and I said, I need a pillow or something to sit on. Like, this is killing me. So I'm like, this hurts bad. So she ends up going to Target. She got a little pillow, like a throw pillow, was $5. I sat on this throw pillow up until I think like 2 weeks ago. I've been sitting on this throw pillow because I'm scary. You know, like I don't want to feel nothing. I don't want to mess up nothing. I don't want to have this hip with a dip in it. I haven't slept on my sides or anything since the surgery happened. So I've been on my back, and I just started sleeping on my stomach, I think in my 4 weeks. So yeah, 4 weeks I started sleeping on my stomach, which was still uncomfortable. So I get home, I have the drains, I have 2 drains, They put me in the garment. You know, I have my little Fashion Nova dress on. This is a Fashion Nova fit too. I will do Fashion Nova hauls. I will do Shein hauls, DH Gate hauls, and everything. Just let me know what you guys like. So I posted up right here on my couch. I had everything set up already. The first day wasn't that bad. I did pee on myself, so I had to like wash the faja like while it was on me, blow dry it. I had my daughter blow drying it. I was hunched over for about a month until my doctor cleared me in 4 weeks. And he said, you could lay flat now. Gave me more muscle relaxers and told me to lay flat at my 4 weeks. So let's just go back to the beginning. Day one was okay. My friend stayed with me. I ate Jello, I ate soup. I was on my meds. They said every 8 hours, I took one every 6.5. And you can't take the muscle relaxers and the pain pill at the same time. You have to take them like an hour apart. You know, your doctors will tell you all of that if, you know, you're thinking about getting one of these surgeries. The first day, bad. Second day, bad. Third day, bad. I didn't get any. Oh, and the second day, you have to go for your follow-up appointment. So my friend comes back, picks me up. We go to the doctor. I'm like hunching in there, no wheelchair. I highly recommend you guys buy a walker or rent a walker, get a walker off Amazon, get a walker, not a wheelchair. I would have got a walker because you want to walk around. You want to be mobile. You don't want to get stuck, or your body could get stuck like that. You could get stuck, you know, like you need to move around to help your blood circulation so you don't get blood clots, so your blood could circulate through your body and you could heal faster. I was drinking high protein shakes. They'll tell you about that. A lot of spinach. This is like a little bit later because in the first few days I was just eating Jello and eating soup. So the second day you go for your next appointment where you have to take your faja off, all this stuff, they check, make sure you're good. Then you go a week after that. You're still in, I wasn't in too much pain though, because those perks was working. The muscle relaxers, they were working. So out of all the surgery procedures that I got, the tummy tuck, lightweight. It felt like a cut, like a paper cut. And I haven't extended, so I'm cut from here to about here. The drains were hurting because they sew them into you to keep them in place. And every time you move and they move, just think of like an open wound and a tube coming out of an open wound that's sewed into you. That was crazy. Yeah, the drains were crazy. I didn't have to get any massages right away or anything. I went back to the doctor a week later. They checked me out again. Everything was good. And then I went for my 2 weeks where they took the drains out. Now, you go in, for me, this is all me. I don't know about how everybody else does it, but you know, because I didn't see the doctor yet. So I just saw him at my 4 weeks. So the 2 weeks, you're just meeting the nurse all these times. I get there, you know, she's like, oh, good, you know, because you have to write down every time you empty your drains, you have to write down all of that. I didn't take the perks after the first week. I left it alone and I started taking Tylenol because they were extremely strong. They had me thinking I was seeing stuff and I didn't want to feel like that. So I left them alone. The muscle relaxers are really good because with the tummy tuck, you get the muscle repair. So the muscle relaxers helped me a lot. The pain pills obviously helped because I didn't feel pain. Lipo is pain. Out of everything that I got, lipo hurt the worst. I still feel sore. I still feel a little hot, a little bit of like fire inside of me from lipo. I would never do lipo again. That's how I felt a few weeks ago. Like, I'll never do lipo again. I would do anything else again but that. But I'm so crazy now that I'm at my 2 months. I'm like, I would do it again. Do like a little second round, you know, get the rest out that he couldn't get because you could only legally take so much out. So week 2, I got my drains out. I get there, I'm still hunched over, mind you, that, and that's what kind of hurts the most is because you're hunched over so much that it's putting all this pressure on your back that it's making your back hurt. Like I had moments to where I just fell out in the hallway because I couldn't walk anymore because I can't breathe. Breathing is kind of hard because now your stomach is flat. Yeah, it's a recovery is a situation. So drain removal, when there is no medicine for this, there is no, you just hold it in and let it out. First drain, I don't remember exactly which one was one, but let's just say this one was the first one. She has to cut the stitches, because I was like this on the thing, leaning on the counter. She cuts the stitches out, and she goes, you're not going to really feel it because you're still numb, which is true. I'm still all numb down here. Cuts the stitches out. Are you ready? I'm going to pull it out now. And the drain goes from here all the way across. And then there's a drain on this side that goes from here all the way across here and then comes out. So there's like these long tubes inside of you getting all the fluid, because they have to like fill your body up with fluid to loosen up the fat, so that when they lipo you, it comes out easier. So you're draining all this fluid out. You're peeing like no other. You're gonna go pee every 10 minutes for 3 weeks. 3 weeks you're gonna be peeing, going to the bathroom. So first drain, she cuts it and she goes, you ready? I'm gonna pull it out. Pull it out. It just feels very funny until it gets to, like, you could feel it on the edge right here, and it just comes out. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Whew. She's like, not too bad, huh? I'm like, yeah, no, it's not too bad. So I walk around on the other side of her so I could lean on the counter. She does this one. This one, and this is why this side wasn't hurting as much throughout the days, because I had them in for 2 weeks throughout the days, because this side had healed some. This side hadn't. So throughout the 2 weeks, I'm like feeling it every time it moves. Every time it moves, I'm like, ow, 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 ow. Okay, but now you're used to it, but you can still feel it. But this one, I'm like, oh shoot, this one doesn't hurt as much. Come to find out, my skin had started to heal around the tube. So when she goes to take this one out, she had to break that little scab. Pulled it up, I was like, she had to kind of yank it out. And I felt that it hurt. For this one, she had to use these little scissors, cut off all the dead skin, clean it out. She had these tweezers, cleaning out the hole, making sure she had to make sure everything's out, like any like stitching or anything in there. She's like, you do not want to heal with anything in there, you'll get an infection. So I never got no infections. I never got anything. They were top notch, pristine over there. So get the drains out. She just put some gauze and bandage on it. She goes, after a couple hours, you can take this off. Now I'm like, I'm free. I don't have these drains anymore, because you're draining yourself every hour and a half. You're draining that stuff out, measuring it so that they know how much fluid you've been draining. So, okay, after that, and then no more doctor's appointments. So, was it 3 weeks? I think, yeah, I did 2 week. I did a 3 week. I did a 3 week appointment, and then I'm like, do I lay flat yet or anything? She's like, no, because you're still a little leaning down, so stay like that. I'm like, all right, whatever. So at my 4 weeks, which was really probably like 4 weeks and like 2 days appointment, is when I meet the doctor, and he's looking at everything. He's like, you're healing really nicely, because I'm telling you guys, I was on protein, super spinach diets. Like I'm still eating super healthy. You know, who wants to mess up their results afterwards? So meet the doctor. Meet the doctor, tells me I'm healing good and everything. He's like, oh yeah, just keep your shaper on, your faja. He sent me to a place called Cali Curves to get fitted for a shapewear, like a faja, because I had been wearing a compression garment, and they put me in an extra large when I woke up. After I got my drains off, it was so baggy that I bought another compression garment from them, so I went down to a large, and it was $200 literally for it. And the first one was destroyed because you're gonna go to the bathroom so much. I'll tell you guys all the supplies and everything that I got along the way if you're interested, so I can, you know, help you guys with all the supplies that I got that super helped me. Okay, yeah, so after the 2 weeks when I got the drains out, I bought a large compression garment. So when I got to him, I had that large compression garment on. He's like, yeah, it's probably getting loose now, so it's time for you to transition into a faja. And they were telling me, like, stand up straight before you get stuck like that. So at my 4 weeks, they pressed me to stand up straight. They're like, you're good. I'm like, am I fused back together? I'm good. Everything's straight. He's like, yeah, just lay flat. I'm gonna get you muscle relaxer prescription so you can just lay flat. So I did that and I ended up going to the Cali Curves place to get fitted for a faja. I walked into that place leaning over forward. By the time old girl put me inside the faja, I was standing up straight that day. I was like, oh. So now I'm 8 weeks post-op. I just took my faja off to where I, like in the daytime, I'm without it and I still sleep with it at night so that I don't swell up or anything at night. So I'm a faja girl. So I still wear it. What else can I tell you guys besides standing up and kind of just letting you see what my 2-month post-op looks like. And then my next appointment is 3 months, so that's good. As far as pain, I'm not really in any pain. Back, like I said, the lipo is still a little hot. When I put a lipo board on, to keep my faja from, causing wrinkles and extra little lumps from where it's tighter than other places. I had a board, the ab board, but I sent that back because I didn't like how it fit. I had the lumbar. I sent that back. I didn't need it. I ordered so many fajas off of Amazon, had to send them all back. Do not waste your time. Go to a place and get fitted. Go to a store. I went to Cali Curves. I'm out here in California. I got my surgery at Phoenix in Irvine. Dr. Shane Kuber was my doctor, my plastic surgeon. If I get anything else done, I would go to him. But if I did want to ever get a BBL or anything, I'm going to go to a different doctor in Beverly Hills. I saw that. I loved his work. You go where the doctors specialize in what they're doing. So let me show you guys my body. Very natural. Very natural. And you have to keep this belly button. This is an earplug and it's to keep my belly button in the circular. This is my scar. This is my back. I want to get those as minimal as possible. I'll show you guys my belly button when I take this out. Very natural. Super, did a great job. So I'll probably be able to take this out in like December. Love it. He did my lower back lipo, full back, except for right here. This was much bigger. I'll show you guys my before and after photos. And also, for massages, sorry about the chair. And I'm not gonna edit this. I'm just gonna upload it just like how it is. For my massages, I go to this girl, I got them off of Groupon for $40 each. She does a great job. I got my first lymphatic massage, I think the day after I got my drains taken out, because you don't really need to get the massages if you have drains, because that's for like BBLs and stuff. Woo! I could even imagine you get a BBL and you have that lipo and you have to get massaged the next day, because I went 2 weeks later and it was hurting. 2 weeks later, so I can only imagine like going the next day because you have to get that stuff sucked out of you. So I probably won't go get no BBL, just remembering that. But we'll see. Who knows? Never say never. But yeah, so I went 2 weeks later after I got my drains out for my massage. I've been continuing the body contouring and the massages. She does fat captivity, like with a radio machine thingy to melt more fat off. So hopefully these little fat rolls in the back that I hate will go away. I know it's like skin in there, but I know that there's fat in there too that could get gone. What else? I think that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, we can always do a part 2. As of right now, I'm gonna leave it here. Put it on the floor. If you guys want to see more from me, I'm down to do it. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to do all that. I just want to get out here with my tummy tuck journey, the beginning part of it. Ask me questions. I will respond. I'm a new streamer, new broadcaster, new YouTuber, new to it. I order a lot of Fashion Nova stuff. I order a lot of Shein items. I get around when it comes to shopping. Amazon, you name it. So I will mix in some hauls like that. I'll do a few videos with my kids, days in the life, makeup. dark skin girl makeup, skincare. I've gotten Botox before, lip fillers, things like that. So I'll tell you about that, especially as like, you know, a black woman getting those things, facials, microdermabrasions, chemical peels, the products I use. We can just get into it. Yeah. So, you know, like, subscribe, please leave a comment, and help me get out there. You know, I'm down, kind of funny, you know. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope I helped you guys. Like I said, if you have any questions, please leave them below in the comments, and I will be back for another video. Maybe the next one will be a fashion overhaul, because I got all this stuff in here. I need to do something with it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.